Today we're talking Freddy Funko Pops on the rise. Who's ready? What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the channel and another exciting installment of Freddy Week. Today we're going to be talking about Freddy Funko Pops and a soda on the rise that I highly recommend you guys go out and get right now for your collection. We've been talking Freddy all week. We did a major unboxing yesterday, so if you missed that, go check out that video right after you're done watching this one. And Monday we talked about what was going on with Freddy and why we haven't seen him very much lately. And because we haven't seen him so much lately in the past year or two, a lot of Freddy Funko Pops have been rising, and that's why today we have to talk about a few of them that have been rising significantly. So, the first one that we're going to talk about today is the Freddy Funko Robot. Now, this one is a great one, exclusive to HQ, all the way out in Everett, Washington. They did a great job with this one. It's a little bit different mold, as you can tell. I love that it says Funko right on his chest. They did two versions of this one. The gold one is limited. The silver one is just exclusive to HQ. A great Freddy Funko to have in your collection. And right now, this guy is going for $25, rising 10 from his retail price of $15. And I can see this one going up even further just because they haven't made a lot of Freddy robots. And it's just a great little pop to have in your collection. So the first one that I think you guys should go out and get is the Freddy Robot. Alright, the next one that we're going to talk about is a soda, and a couple weeks ago we did a Sodas on the Rise video, and a bunch of you guys asked why we didn't include the Freddy sodas in that video. The reason we didn't was because I wanted to talk about them during Freddy Week, and that's where we are right here today. So, the one soda that I think you guys that should go out and get because it's still attainable at this point in time is the first Freddy Funko soda that they came out with. Now, this guy is awesome. The classic soda. He's got his little hand waving there. He's got his classic Freddy crown, his little red bow tie. And this guy is currently going for about $35, but according to my sources in the Funko community, you'd be hard-pressed to find this guy for $35. So I think now is the best time to go get this one. This one, of course, was from the Funko Shop. Only 5,000 pieces of this guy. They did a great job with the can. And for this one in particular, it is limited to 4,200 pieces. This one, of course, had the 800-piece green shirt chase. Now, that one is a little pricey, as well as both NYCC Freddy sodas. So if you're a Freddy collector and you want to get a soda, we got to talk about the sodas nowadays because they're just as important as Pops. I highly suggest going to grab this guy for your collection. Alright, so the next Freddy we're going to talk about is actually one that I don't have. I thought I had it, but I must have gave it away or maybe traded it or sold it at some point. And that is the 5,000-piece Superhero Make-A-Wish Freddy. Now, this one is an awesome Freddy. It's currently trending for $48. And because I don't have it, I actually went out and I picked it up. So I have it on the way. It should be here in a few days or so. But I highly suggest you guys go out and get this one. There are several editions of the Superhero Freddy. And this one in particular was donated to a really good cause. They made it in honor of St. Jude's, which is really, really cool. And the fact that it's limited to only 5,000 pieces means that it's going to rise significantly over time because of that limited piece count. So that is why for number 3 today, we had to mention the Make-A-Wish Freddy. Alright guys, the next pop that we're going to talk about is a pop ride that I really think everyone needs to go out and grab for their collection just because of what Funko did with this. So check out the Freddy Taxi, exclusive to 2016 New York Comic-Con, and we're actually going to get this guy out of the box so I can show this off to you guys. It's really, really cool. Limited to only 2,000 pieces. I don't think a lot of people know about this one because it's only trending for $65, and there's a lot of other pops that don't have as low a piece count as this that go for way more, so I highly suggest you guys go grab this one. It is a really cool ride, and we're going to give you guys an up-close look at this thing. check this out, guys. Look at that. Got Freddy and his taxi. I love when they do stuff like this exclusive to New York specific things. Everyone knows there are a lot of taxi cabs roaming around New York City, and there's still a lot of taxi cabs roaming around New York City despite the emergence of Uber and all these other companies. So maybe one day in a couple years down the road we'll get a Freddy is a Uber driver. That would be pretty funny. But for right now, I just think they did such a great job with this one. There are 3 Freddy Funko rides. There is the blue one that was exclusive to the Funko shop, and then they did a red sports car version of this, which was also an exclusive in 2016 from San Diego Comic-Con. That one's a little bit tougher to get. It is a 500 piece. So if you're looking to grab one for your collection, if you're a big Freddy collector, or if you just want to have something really unique and well done that Funko did, I highly suggest going out and grabbing this NYCC Freddy Taxi. Alright, so the next one we're going to talk about is once again a NYCC exclusive, and this one was one that is very special to me because I was able to pick it up at my very first New York Comic Con experience, and that was back in 2017 when they released the Statue of Liberty Freddy. And I also want to take this one out of the box for you guys because I think this is arguably one of the best Freddy Funkos that they've ever made. This one was limited to 6,000 pieces. Once again, they did this weird thing where they had 3,000 of them with the con sticker and 3,000 of them without the con sticker. They have this shared version, but they're both 6,000 pieces. Every sticker says that, and it's virtually the same. I mean, it's the same pop with any shared and con sticker, so it really doesn't matter which one you get. The shared one is trending for $60, while if you have the con sticker, it's trending for a little bit more at $90. But guys, check this out. They did such a good job with the mold. I love the weathering on the figure, all the points on his crown here. They did such a great job with this one, and I really hope that when we start to see more Freddys in the future exclusive to NYCC, that they continue to do these New York specific landmarks, or like we just had with the Taxi, certain things that are very New York-esque. So that's why I had to bring this one into today's video. I really think everybody should go pick this up. Even if you haven't been to New York and you haven't seen the Statue of Liberty, it's just such an iconic American landmark, and they just really did a great job with this Freddy. Alright, so the next one that we're going to talk about is once again a very unique piece, and I haven't been able to find anything else, so I believe that this is the only Freddy Funko multi-pack they've ever made, and this is the 3-pack of the Freddy Funko Nutcrackers. This guy is currently trending for $55, came out in 2017, it was exclusive to the Funko shop, and they just did a great job with this guy. You get 3 different variants of the Freddy Nutcracker, so you get 3 Freddys for the price of 1 right in this box, and it's all Christmas themed. As you guys can see with the red and green colors, they just did such a great job with this guy, and he tends to spike, as you would expect, right around the holiday season. So right now we're in April. We are still very far away from the holidays, so now is the perfect time to pick up this guy so you don't overpay for him at Christmas time. It's a great set of pops to pull out to display during Christmas, during the holidays, and that's why I had to get it into today's video for you guys, so you not only knew about this pop, but that you knew that $55 for a 3-pack I think is a pretty reasonable price. Alright, so the next pop that we're going to talk about was once again a gift from a friend that I'm very grateful for, and I got to shout him out again. You guys know him as the Soda King, the man rock and roll. He found out that I didn't have this pop, and I believe he was able to pick it up at his local comic book shop for a pretty good deal, and this guy has been spiking in price ever since he grabbed it, and I'm very thankful that he sent it over. So huge shout out to you, Jim. Thank you so much for thinking of me and my collection. And we're going to show off the glow-in-the-dark 5,000 piece superhero Freddy. Now, we're going to throw up a picture for you guys. The glow on this guy is absolutely insane, and he has surpassed the triple digit $100 mark, and he's currently going for $110, which is just pretty insane when you think about it for a 5,000 piece pop. However, when you see the glow on this guy, you really understand why. I love how they did the superhero pose. You guys can see he's got his hands on his hips like he's Superman, and they also did a really good job with the cape as well as his underwear outside of his pants, all that classic superhero goodness. This was once again exclusive to the Funko shop. I believe it came out, this is 2016, so this came out a year before the Freddy Nutcrackers 2016 Funko Shop exclusive, and yeah, he's been skyrocketing. There's also a non-glow variant as well. That one's a great pop, but I'm a sucker for the glow-in-the-dark pops. So if you want to go grab this one, because I don't see this price going down anytime soon, I highly suggest you go pick this one up. Alright, and the last pop that we're going to talk about today is one that I don't have. It's on my to-do list, so I have some homework as well from this Pops on the Rise video, and that is the holographic Freddy Funko. Once again, I am not the only person that is a sucker for a good glow-in-the-dark pop. If you guys are a Star Wars fan, you know all of the glow-in-the-dark holographic pops are skyrocketing these days, and this Freddy is no exception. This is limited to 5,000 pieces. Once again, the glow on it is really cool. I did own it at some point, just like the Make-A-Wish superhero Freddy. I'm not sure what happened to it. We're currently digging through buckets. If you guys are following our channel or our Instagram at all, you guys know that we're getting ready to move, so everything's a mess. So maybe I do have it, and I'll have to make sure I find it for Saturday's complete Freddy Funko collection video. But if you happen to own the holographic Freddy Funko, it is currently trending for $115. And it's just been going up ever since. So I highly suggest you guys go out and grab it. I'm going to be doing the same if it turns out I don't have it in my collection, because it's a very cool pop. And the thing with Freddy's, unlike other pops where they have movies, TV shows, significant events tied to them and their values, Freddy's just seem to go up. And as I've been talking about it all week, we've had not that many Freddy's drop in the last year and a half. So all of them seem to be trending upward in price to some degree. So that's why I put together today's list for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I gave you some motivation to go out and grab some Freddy's that are trending in the upward direction and are must-haves for your collection, even if you're not a die-hard Freddy Funko fan like myself. So that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you come on over to Professor Josh's channel tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern for Pop Force 1. Absolutely love Thursday nights because that means it's PFO night, and it doesn't get any better than Pop Force 1. So, and if you guys haven't heard about Pop Force 1, it is myself, Professor Josh, Rock and Row, and the Poppin' Duo. We have an epic 4-way live stream every single Thursday night. We open boxes, we rip open sodas, we get to know everybody in the community, we shout out channels, we talk about all the latest happenings, everything that's going on. It's a great time. So if it's your first time, why don't you come on over? I guarantee you'll have a good night. So anyway, guys, remember, don't stop shooting until you score, and we'll see you tonight for Pop Force 1.